Hi everybody and welcome to Media Collector Madness, and I'm Sean. So today I did a bit of shopping again. I went to CEX and Poundland, and I hit one of my charity shops, which is British Heart Foundation, and managed to find a couple in there. So yeah, really good. So I thought I'd show you what I brought, and let's begin. First one, Sucker Punch, and I had absolutely no idea about this film. So I thought $3.99. I thought I wanted to check it out. I've heard, to be honest, I've heard some things, and the reviews weren't too bad for it. And this is what I picked up from the British Heart Foundation, so I thought, yeah, give it a go. Yeah. Next up, Ted, the first movie. 50p I paid for this at CEX. So I thought a really good buy, and I really liked the first one. Second one was okay, but I thought, well, 50p, I couldn't turn it down. Yeah, so I'm going to give that a little watch later on. Next up, Bret the Hitman Hart, the Dungeon Collection. Some people might know Bret Hart's my all-time favourite wrestler. I was meaning to buy this on DVD a while ago, but then I couldn't find it. So when I see this in CEX, it's £10, and I think this is the most expensive Blu-ray that I did buy. I thought, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Some of the matches have got Blu-ray exclusive matches on there, so aren't even on the DVD. So I thought that's a bit of a bonus. Next one, The Long Kissed Goodnight, with Regina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson. And this is one of my favourite movies of all time. It's a good plot. Yeah, really nice. So I've been meaning to get this for a long time. I did have it on DVD, but it disappeared. So, so yeah, I'm really happy to have this one. Next up is Disney's live-action version of Aladdin. I love the cartoon, but I've never seen this yet, and I didn't have this in my DVD collection, so I'm looking forward to watching it, although I think it's had some mixed reviews to it. Some people have liked it, so I'll make my own opinion up when I've watched it. I believe it's starring Will Smith as the genie. Next up is Avatar, and it contains a Blu-ray 3D, and I picked this one up from the British Heart Foundation as well. This is the second one I picked up, and it's still factory sealed, which is good. And yeah, I really like this film, and I can't wait for the next two to come out. I believe it's either this year or next year. And I think they're doing them, releasing the first one, the second one, and then they're releasing the third one the year after, because they made them both back to back. And yeah, I remember watching this in 3D in the cinema when it first came out, and I really liked it. Great story. Check it out if you can. And next, this was a blind buy. This was from Poundland, and it was £2. And that's Gambit, starring Colin Firth and Cameron Diaz. So this was a total blind buy. I have not a clue what it's about, so that'll be an interesting watch later on. And then I brought Bumblebee, and this one is probably my favourite one out of the Transformers movies that they did, because this one closely resembles the Generation 1 cartoon, which I really like and I'm a big fan of. Starring John Cena and Haley Seinfeld. And yeah, I really like it. So fingers crossed they're making a sequel to this very soon. And the next one I brought was Perfect Storm, starring Mark Wahlberg and George Clooney. I haven't seen all of this yet, so I look forward to having a look at it. This wasn't in my collection, so it's nice to add this one to it. Next one is Pride and Glory, which I brought from Poundland for £2. And this, I have no idea about. This was another blind buy, but I brought it because Colin Farrell and Edward Norton's in it. John Voight also in it, and he's a really good actor. And yeah, so I wanted to check this out and see what it was like. Next one, X-Men Days of Futures Past. Probably my favourite out of the, I wouldn't say rebooted X-Men, the newer X-Men movies. I reckon this is my favourite one out of all of them. Bit of a time travel movie with Hugh Jackman in it. And yeah, really happy I got this one. And that will go with my Wolverine one that I brought the other day. So yeah, the collection's growing a little bit more now. Next one from Poundland. This is another blind buy. I don't normally do blind buys, but I thought I'd give them a go and might surprise myself. And that is Beautiful Creatures. Yeah, Jeremy Irons is in it. Aidan Eidenreich, who played Solo and was also in Baby Daddy, he's in it. Emmy Rossum, who's in Shameless in the US. Emma Thompson's also in it as well, so the cast seems really good. So it'll be interesting. So I'm going to give this a try. And then we have from Poundland, Terminator Salvation. Now, this was a good film when it came out, and I was hoping they were going to do. Originally, it was going to be a trilogy with Christian Bale in as John Connor, sorry, not Tom Connor. Yeah, so hopefully a good watching Blu-ray. I do have it on DVD, and this was originally a rental copy by the looks of it, but it doesn't matter as long as it's in good condition. Next up, we have Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. I like the two Sherlock Holmes movies that Robert Downey Jr. done and Jude Law. I can't remember too much about this one. It's been a while since I've watched it. Yeah, so hopefully it still holds up, and I shall give this one a go. Last but not least, Minions. This one includes 3 mini movies. Another great title from Illumination Entertainment. I watched this in the cinema. I've got Despicable Me 1, 2 and 3 somewhere. And yeah, so it's a great little add-on to my collection. I know my nephew Harley, he likes watching it. and I look forward to checking this one out as well. So far I've brought my DVD collection up to 23 titles now, and I haven't spent loads of money on them, so it's a good start. Plenty to watch, and I've still got a lot to watch in the DVD department as well, so plenty to keep me going. I want a big little shout out to Basement Blues, who started following me on Letterboxd and YouTube, and Mid-Level Media and AP Stevens, who I follow those three quite a lot, so I really appreciate the follow back. So thank you very much for checking out this video, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you very much, and if you can, like, comment and subscribe, because I forgot that on the last video and I've tried not to forget it again. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.